99.5 FM. Gentlemen, and welcome to the Lall Show on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. My name is Joshua Van Slykeman. I am your moderator for this evening. Let me just remind you that this evening what we will be having is a rebroadcast of the Lall Show. As you know, Mr. Lall is taking a break from the program until next year. He will resume, and we would like to thank you so much for your support during 2021 as we look forward for much more support from you in 2022. This evening, it will be a rebroadcast, and of course, the rebroadcast
Joshua
is addictive and spiteful.
Namaste.
Namaste.
And Merry Christmas, Raj.
Merry Christmas.
Namaste and Merry Joshua. Namaste.
Namaste.
And Merry Christmas, Raj.
Merry Christmas.
Namaste and Merry Christmas to all you wonderful people listening from Guyana and around the globe. Guys, I came on this radio today to share some things to all Guyanese people. It's Christmas gifts. And Josh already raising his hand. He wants his Christmas gift. He got his Christmas gift already. He got Christmas bonus and still raising his hands for more Christmas gifts. I have to share because I know some of you did not get time to meet Santa Claus in time because of the COVID to get your gifts. You know, I could not stay home, eat, drink, and be merry with all these gifts I have. So I came out specially to share some of these gifts with you guys. You can call me after the program and Kaieteur News Santa. I brought a special Santa here to give out the gifts. You just have to tell me what you want and we'll have it ready for you. I am not supposed to, Joshua and Raj, I'm not supposed to disturb anybody on Christmas Day. But I had to come out to share the gifts and to share some information which I believe will be more than a gift to all Guyanese.
Yeah.
So can I begin my program?
Yes.
Good, thank you. There is no more dangerous menace to civilization than a government of incompetent, corrupt and vile men and women. A man named Ludwig von Misuse said those words, and he left out women in that quote. I included them because they cannot be left out in today's world. They are equally culpable in everything that goes on once they are holding high offices. And many of them right across this world is holding high offices. This is not news you can use. This is news you have to use to take action, uncle. What I'm about to tell you, you have to use it to take action. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy this Christmas flight with me. Here we go, Raj. The PPP under Ramatar presidency and Robert Prasad's stewardship signed away Kaieteur Kanji oil blocks and our Vice President says no laws were broken. The coalition government under Granger and Raphael Trotman also signed away hundreds of oil blocks to ExxonMobil, and again they said no laws were broken. Both governments signed away hundreds of oil blocks worth trillions of US dollars, and they proudly tell this nation no laws were broken. Signed contracts giving away Guyana, our resources, our wealth, your children's future, and again, no laws were broken. They are allowing them to fetch out your resources, your wealth, paying no taxes whatsoever, and again, no laws are broken. So they want us to believe. Now, uncle and auntie, they are in a rush to pass a new law on the 29th of December, 4 days from now. And when this one comes into law, they will have control over every single cent of our oil money in the bank book overseas. And they would say again, no laws would be broken. You hear that, uncle? They are setting the stage so that when the EFF up the oil money, they will legally say no laws are being broken. Fellow Guyanese, today is Christmas Day, and I am certain that all of you already enjoying this beautiful day the Creator has given us. It is sad that I have to leave my home and my family to bring to you this message. Not a Christmas message, but a message that is so important. It cannot wait until the new year. I do hope after you would have listened to this message, your actions and your input will bring about the new year you hope for, the new year you wish for, the new year what all Guyana should and must have. So I will not be wishing you guys a happy or prosperous new year. Sorry about that. It's Christmas. I can only tell you to smile on this day. Isabella de Santos is the richest woman in Africa. She is the daughter of an ex-president of Angola. Her brother is also filthy rich. He is so rich he buy Michael Jackson diamond gloves for a couple million American dollars. He went to Trinidad 1 year for Carnival on a $250 million US yacht. That is the same young man that went in England driving around in high-end exclusive cars, Lamborghini, Jaguars and Rolls Royce, and shut down the shopping mall for he alone to shop. When I finish this program, uncle, you will decide if your big brother is trying to help the family or if he's setting the stage for the entire family to be gang raped, sodomized, robbed, then murdered for his own personal benefits. Like Isabella de Santos and her brother, what they did to the people of Angola, you will decide if it's the same thing playing out in Guyana. That is what brought me out here today on Christmas Day. So let me continue. One of my senior journalists, Kiana Wilberg, found out something recently through her research, and what she said or what she found out, uncle and auntie, is not scary. It's not frightening. It is so disturbing that it will make you hold your children tight and want to scream and bawl. It's more than that. It's death itself. Yes, the PPP government, headed by Irfan Ali, is about to bury all of us alive in mass graves with what they are about to pass in Parliament within the next 4 days. Remember this date, Wednesday, December 29th, 4 days from now. I did say to you guys last week, no more of the Glenn Lall show until next year. But this scheme, uncle, that they are setting up is so important for your ears today. I am going against doctors' advice and don't care if I get another stroke attack. I have to tell you people about the extreme danger this nation faces with the present government and the opposition and what they are about to do next Wednesday the 29th. I don't know what will be the outcome come December 29 when the PPP moves to Parliament to pass this bill into law. I don't know what will happen. Okay? They're going to pass it into law in which they will have the power, uncle, to spend all. Listen to me carefully. They are going to pass it on Wednesday 29th, a law that will give them the power to spend all the oil money sitting there presently and future oil money that's in the bank book over there. You hear that, guys? They're going to spend it how they feel, when they feel, and whatever they feel like. That's how they're going to spend it. That's the new law they're going to pass. You didn't hear me just now. Let me repeat this thing. They are going to pass a law on December 29th, Wednesday coming, when the whole Guyana drunk, that will give President Ali the power to do whatever he feels like legally. You hear me? Legally, with the law they are going to pass. You see why I had to come out today? Wait, let me take a drink for the Christmas. You got your glass there? Yes. Grab your glass there too, Josh. The story ain't start yet. So take a sip there. Raj, you got your glass? Yes, sir. Good. If you got more wine in the fridge, go bring another bottle. Because I'm going to take a glass of wine too. I have told you guys on a program before how the PPP government was planning to remove the people from the two committees that was put there by the coalition government to safeguard and protect the little oil money we have sitting in a bank account in New York. Uncle and auntie, get this straight in your brains. In that new bill on the 29th, next Wednesday, they are going to scrap the two committees and replace them with toothless puddles. They want to put in the committee legally. The story getting more sweet, uncle. Please hold on. You take a sip. Hold. You can call somebody for bring a piece of black cake in the meantime. Okay? Because I want to take a sip of my wine. Because hold the story getting sweet. My wine tastes nice. The Kaieteur report say they intend to use the oil money on green economy projects. Yeah. They said they plan to use the oil money on green economy projects. That means couple solar, wind and hydro projects here and there. That is one avenue for them to hustle your pocket clear and straight, uncle, and they will hustle it legally. We also reported that under the new law, coming on Wednesday, 29th, they can take out money again from the oil account to spend on anything that resembles a natural disaster. Things like hurricanes, massive floods, thunderstorms, droughts, and so on. Another clear avenue to thief wholesale your little oil money legally. You hear how I'm emphasizing that word? Legally. Everything is legally what they're doing. The oil blocks, no laws were broken. The contracts, no laws were broken. Everything that is happening in this country are being done legally. That's the new law they're going to pass. To spend your money, to huff it, to thief it, to spend it, to give it who they want to give it to, legally. I hope you guys paying attention to where your leaders have their eyes and what their intentions are with their sticky hands. Yes, for your little oil money. Please stay with me. Today is Christmas Day. And again, the story is start yet. So don't go away. If you plan to have a drink, ask somebody to throw another drink for you. Because I would need another glass of wine just now. I did a TikTok and tell my TikToker friends how them going to use thunderstorms, little flooding as natural disasters for take out money from the oil account. And I also said green economy projects like solar, wind and hydro, they will put in little lights in homes in the interior and say the oil money done. But what came out, what came to light after I made that TikTok really shocked my spine. What my reporter told me. Yes, what she said to me had to bring me out today on this program. I really didn't want to come out, but I had to tell you, come to tell you guys. You ever hear people say, stop focusing on small things and look at the big picture? Yeah. Well, God has a way of showing you the big things when you can't see it in time. And that is exactly what He always do with us here at the Kaieteur News. Yeah, I swear it, uncle. 30 minutes after I made that TikTok and posted it, my reporter Kiana Wilborg told me she needed to speak with me urgently. Something important, boss, and I want to see you now. I tell she come upstairs, and she said, boss, if you never been in trouble, if Guyana never been in trouble, we in trouble now in this country like never before with this new law that I'm hustling to pass before year end. Yes, 29th of December to be exact, 4 days from now. Because everybody know at year end, people busy drinking rum. Yes, and eating black cake. Who is drinking rum, eating black cake, will got more rum than what you drink. Yeah, and having a good time. This is when them just try to sneak in the laws that that they may not get in the normal course of the year. When people not paying attention. Right now, people only studying for party. While you studying for party, these criminals Yes. These criminals eyeing your bank book in America. Uncle, not only what is inside, but them eyeing the money. What is to go inside in the future too. And they're all eyeing it legally. You hear me?
Yeah.
While you drinking, I'm having a good time for this holiday. Them chaps eye your money there. And them eye your money there legally. For pass law when you're drunk. For take it out and spend it. Let me ask this question, Josh. Why would any decent president want to sneak in and enact a law 2 days before the end of the year, when everybody thinking about Old Year's night shoe and dress and where they're going to drink, and where which church they plan to go and how they plan to dress? Why would people do? Why would a government sneak in or hostile to pass law 2 days before all this? You got a clue?
No.
Huh? You guys reading through the lines? This is a massive grave, bigger than the 600 oil blocks ExxonMobil got illegally to bury all 700,000 Guyanese in this country. Yes. And they're also setting the graves for future generations too. Uncle, auntie, please hold on. The story still ain't start yet. Keep space. More to come. Just relax, man. You have a Christmas drink, man?
Yes.
You gotta give me some more drink. You gotta give me some more drink. I'll wait. Y'all remember a few days before ExxonMobil and the EPA began their consultation on the Ford Project Yellowtail? Y'all remember them hand this nation 7,400 pages of technical data, technical information for me to study and have a discussion with them in just a few days' time? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Who can read 7,400 pages in a couple of days for a consultation? Much as 7,400 pages of technical information. Yeah, man. What they did there, uncle, was to give a 5-year-old kids 2 Bible, 2 Quran, 2 Bhagavad Gitas and tell them to come next week. They give them today and tell them come next week for a verbal test on which year Abraham was born and how many angels were kicked out of heaven. That is what they did. Yes. Then to add insult to injury, ExxonMobil and the EPA held a few quick meetings, confused people with a change of venues in the various parts of Guyana, and says that was consultation on the Ford project. Them came prepared not to answer any serious questions, but to dance around all the important concerns and questions that our citizens raised, and they called that consultation. What do you think ExxonMobil doing to y'all there? They're not only pulling wool over your eyes. No, they're shoving things down your throat before kicking you into your graves, burying you alive, while they quietly and quickly robbing every single cent in the country. Uncle and auntie, this is the exact scenario being played out with the PPP and this new law they want to pass on the 29th, Wednesday coming. They table it on the 16th of December. That is how long? 9 days ago?
Yeah.
Yes. 9 days ago they put the bill in Parliament. That's just a few days ago. And in a few days from now, they want to pass it into law. You're reading through the line? You see? It's an ExxonMobil gangsterism. They're hustling to gangstery. Such a crucial law. Why are they in a rush, uncle? At this time of the year, when people are having a good time, your government a hustle for pass law for spend real money. Hey, something wrong, uncle. And guess what? They're doing it behind we back in a sneaky way. In the wee hours of the morning, when they know we are all deep in a sleep. Yeah. You know how they're operating it? You know, kick down door bandits? Yes. They used to come in your house, kick down your door, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, when you're deep sleep. Rape, rob, and kill, and then come out your house. That's what the PPP doing here now. And the coalition? Where's the coalition? Are you find out where they are? Let me ask, man, you guys going to allow this to happen? You guys going to allow this to happen on Wednesday at 2 p.m. in Parliament? Or you all going to come out there in droves? Don't depend on your leaders. Get out there and stamp your feet and say enough is enough. I will try to be there with you guys with my own placard. Bring your own. I got some jerseys to share out to, so you guys can come. This law, uncle, will not be passed in the dead of the night. Or you guys will allow it to pass in the dead of the night. If it passes, you will be stuck with it. Unless y'all come out there, uncle, and demand that the PPP cut it, and send it to a special select committee and give enough time for the people to study and weigh the pros and cons and put together a proper law. Uncle, without a proper oversight in which every Guyanese can go to bed and sleep good, trust me, we in trouble. We in trouble. Please don't allow these people to pass this law without we getting a say on it. Trust me, we in trouble. Please take a sip of your wine so I can take mine. Josh, take a sip of your wine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Aye, my red wine is tasting good. Mm-hmm.
I like red wine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you guys want to go to bed and sleep well at night, please, uncle and auntie, don't allow them to pass this bill the way they're going to pass it. Please, please. You guys wouldn't have to wonder how much they thief out. Trust me. You wouldn't have to wonder how they're spending it. If we stay on it and we make sure they send it to this special select committee for we to monitor it and make a proper law, we will sleep good for the rest of our lives. So please, come out there Wednesday and let us stop it, and stop it completely. Hear what my reporter discovered. In 10 African countries. But for now, I will only stick on 2 or 3 of them. You got to listen to me carefully, Josh. Angola is the main one. All of them have the same type of bank account what Guyana has. In America, I'm talking about the same oil account. Here what Angola did. The government told the people how they believe in the Santiago Principles. Uncle and Auntie, the Santiago Principles simply means Angola agreed to the international guidelines that help to safeguard the bank book, keeping them oil money. That's all what it means. One of the international guidelines says that every country must have an external auditor, somebody from outside to check, to verify, and to see what the government doing with the people's money every year. That's one of the rules. Remember, it's not them money, it's the people's money. Oil money is not no government money. Oil money is Awidi's money, uncle. You hear that? It's not Air Fanali money. His parents or his family money. It's not the Joseph Harmon money, his parents or his family money. The oil money out there belongs to the people of this country. So, Angola can't do as they like, and Guyana government can't do as they like with it. Okay? Another guideline they have is to make sure the people's oil money is being spent or invested to develop the country and its people. Not just for today, but for future generation too. Am I clear? Good, thank you, man. Uncle, this is what the Angolan government actually did. Listen to me carefully. After agreeing to those international rules, them said the oil money belong to them. Therefore, the government must have a right to set up a committee. Hey, man, Joshua, pay attention. That them said they have a right to set up a committee with people handpicked or appointed by the president of Angola. You hear me? Yes. As I tell you more of this nasty, vulgar, and criminal story, you will begin to recognize what is playing out right here in front of your eyes, in your own backyard on Christmas Day in Guyana, with Lall sitting in the Kaieteur Radio station. Is not the same thing the PPP going to do in Parliament on the 29th?
Yes.
That is exactly what they're going to do. Yeah, man. Here, the next thing the Angolan government did was tell the nation how them have the power to invest the money, how they see fit to benefit the people of the country with the help of the committee the president set up himself. You hear that? Them going to invest the money with the help of the people what the president put in on the committee himself. Not the independent committee that the international body requires, you know. No, what the president wants. See what happened? They knock out the independent committee and took full control of the spending and investment in Angola. Yeah, man. I'm coming to Guyana just now. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's not Guyana law talking about yet. It just resembles it. More to come, man. You getting high on that 2 glasses of wine, uncle? Slow down.
Red wine.
Slow down. Joshua, they got red wine in the fridge, bring glasses. But you got to slow down, uncle. We got time, man. Don't worry. We got time. We got 10 minutes more. Slow down. That mechanism, uncle, the Angolan government put in place led to the president's daughter and the son. Them friends, families becoming among the wealthiest people on earth. You hear that? The same Isabella de Santos and the brother I talked about earlier. The family and the friends becoming the wealthiest people on earth. While 3/4 out of their 32 million population living there barely scratching out a living. Plenty of them are eat from the streets with less than $2, 400 Guyana dollar a day. Let us move on though. Without the independent experts to guide Angola investments, here it is. The government went and took out 500 million American dollars from the people oil money and tell the nation how the country needs a deep water port. Man, you see why I had to come on Christmas Day to talk this story?
Yeah.
This thing is so sweet. You hear me? Let me repeat, man. The Angola government took out 500 million US from the people oil money. We're going to give the people a good life and tell the nation the country need a deep water port. I hope you guys paying keen attention with this deep water port. I will get back to you later. Let's move down into the Angola story a little more and how they use their law. What Guyana wants to install on Wednesday to EFF up the country and its people money. Man, this is Christmas. I couldn't get a better laugh. And be happy like coming on this radio program, sharing this Christmas news, views, and gifts with you people. Listen, when the Angolan media, uncle, dive into this deep water port story, guess what happened, buddy? The media found out that the minister was responsible for the oil money account. Just like we headmaster or Mr. John Dale. The oil minister of Angola draw out the money and give his best friend the money to build the port. And the best friend never built a latrine before, much less a deep water port. This is a sweet story, uncle. The oil minister drew out 500 million US dollar to build a deep water port to benefit the Angolan people. In the best friend name. You hear me, man?
Yeah, I hear you.
The port built in the best friend name too. You hear that? Uncle, when the media dig down further into the investment, what's supposed to be for the Angolan people? Man, here what I find out. That the minister himself, you hear me? And the head, you know the head of the committee that they put together for monitor this oil account? The minister and the head himself, yeah man, the man who was appointed by the president was behind the whole scheme, the whole investment, benefiting everything. It was their own. Built with the Angolan people's oil money. The investment was their own. Wasn't the people of Angola? You understand what I said about it?
Yeah, I understand.
They take the people oil money, build a deep water port, in their name. Wait man, wait. Are you taking a drink?
Yeah.
Good. Wait. I got more to give you. I hope the picture coming to you is coming clear. This Angolan story too sweet, but it also got a little bit of part in it. So you got to hear me carefully. When the media got hold of the contract, uncle, when the media get hold of the contract, auntie, just like how we get hold, thank God for David Granger. Merry Christmas, Mr. Granger and your family. Thank God for that man. If that man didn't get ExxonMobil to release that contract, none of we would have known anything that's going on in this country. Imagine we got hold of the contract. We exposed so much of the contract. We saw it's not even a contract, right? And your leaders, your present leaders, not saying a single word until now. You hear me? Cheers. Not saying a single word until now. You see the PPP, they go in there, and you wait for them to release a contract, especially Jack Deo, Ashley Singh, and Winston Washington. Man, your great-great-grandchildren die and you never see it.
Birds of the same feather.
Yes, birds of the same feather. They just flock together. But I just drop the word flock and put another word with the F. Yeah, man. Yes. Uncle, again, thanks, David. You did a great job when you released that thing. Here what the Angolan government, here what the media found out. When them get hold of the contract, uncle, the Angolan contract, not a contract yet. We had to come into that. Yeah, man. The story wasn't bitter anymore. The story became poisonous. Here what the media found out. That the investment was not only owned by these government gangsters, but the business was guaranteed and protected by the state of Angola. You understand that? No, you don't understand that, man. Let me explain what I mean. Simple, body. You may understand it. They take your oil money, 500 million, build a deep water port in the minister name, and the friend was supposed to be looking over the oil money. So all the profits going to them, not to the people of Angola. The business belonged to them. And guess what? The state of Angola, the country, guaranteed a business with the contract. If it make money or it doesn't make money, the minister and the man who heading the oil fund has to be paid by the state of Angola. That's what it means, man. May I explain a little more? Hold on, let me go down, man. The story more sweet. You understand? Whether the project win, it lose or draw, the business venture is guaranteed. Meaning again, the minister and the best friend will continue to benefit, uncle. Will continue to make huge profits until the end of the project using the Angolan money body. You hear me? Yes. They must come out a winner at all times. Listen to me carefully, uncle and auntie. Many projects were done this same way, in this same country. We will come to that later too. Stay tuned. Here the sweetest part of the Angolan story. With those selfish, greedy, evil bastards. I want to call them criminals. Those Angolan leaders. They went so far to protect the thieving leaders that they put no jail time in that law. The law what they make, uncle, ain't got no jail time for them who thief the money. For people who waste the money, for who squander the money, or who abuse the money, or who invest the money for themselves. No, Joshua. No jail time is set for those crooks. I gotta be careful with that word crook. When you call people crook and thieves in this country, and you can't prove it, them judges want you pay 10 and 20 million dollars. Some just want you pay 2 million and 3 million, which I feel is reasonable. But 10 and 20 can't be reasonable. Nah, man. You're a crook, you're a crook. But I know for sure, Jack Dale been talking about a deep water harbor in Barbies. Jagdev, we talking about a deep water harbor in Boris. Jagdev will talk about removing the two committees that's sitting on the account, the Isle account. Jagdev talking about putting his hands on the Isle money for green projects. Jagdev talking about no jail time too for your Isle money. So then take the Isle money and do what they want, and there's no jail time in the new law, uncle. Yes, in the same new law. So they can do whatever they want to do with the money and don't go to jail. That is the new law they want to rush through. December 29, uncle and auntie. 4 days from now. Yes. You remember? Next week, Wednesday. They want to put hands on your Isle money like Angola. Do what they want to do with them. Angola build port. And Guyana want build too. They spend the money there in Angola in the minister and the friend name. And them just want to take away Isle money and do spend how they feel like. And they put in no jail time. Are you see what's going on here? You snatch your chain. You spend, the magistrate, they send you will spend 50 Christmas in prison. Snatch a bag of tennis roll. Yeah, man. You ever hear any politician get charged or anything?
No.
The PS will get catch. Red-handed with the money? Yeah. You know how she get charged? I can tell you. I keep putting that story in the Kaieteur News and on this radio. And I couldn't take it anymore. I would have been ponging that for the rest of my life. To show you how nasty and protective these leaders are. Where it comes to their what I don't even want to use their word. Their cabal. Yeah, I'll see why I come out on Christmas Day. You see why I leave my family and my lovely grandchildren to come and tell you all the story? I miss them. But I'm going home just now to fight with the two twin 5-year-old boys I have. One of them challenged me to fight now. Every day. Come, Papa, let's fight. You want me to go sleep in the gutter now? Yeah. This is what President Irfan Ali sending his people to do in Parliament. Yeah, man. On Wednesday coming. When all Guyana are busy behind Old Year's night dance and what dress they're going to wear and where they're going to go buy their shoe, or if they're going to borrow a shoe from their friend or their neighbor or dress to go party. Yeah, man. Yes. While you study party, the PPP party, I study all your wild money. They must study all your wild money. More so Jack Dale, Brassington, and Ashley Singh. Them three financial guru. The PPP government, along with the leaderless coalition opposition, will try to rush through that bill and make them into law, while some of you still walking around the place looking for bar, a shoe or a dress to go out to Old Year's night. Watch and see. Wait and see. Uncle and Auntie, listen to me, man. Joshua,
Yes.
let me get a drink. My drink done. Bring another drink. Thank you. I got to get another drink. Fellow Guyanese, are you going to go looking for shoes and dress to party? Or you will look for a shoe and a dress to get out in front of Parliament on the 29th and demand that Irfan Ali do the right thing and keep the law that we already have protecting our oil money, and send those so-called leaders to Mazaruni? Huh? You got to come out and stand up. you got to tell Irfan Ali, we already have a law that is protecting that oil money. And tell him you need to put in a law that will jail you if you thief it, or any one of your members thief it. Because let me tell you, Glenn Lall will be the first man to jump on a road or jump in the radio or gun on TikTok and tell the whole nation how much I thief and why you do with it. Good, thank you, sir. Cheers, guys.
Yes.
It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Guys, you know the real reason why the PPP ain't touched the account yet is because David Granger left rules in place to prevent them from putting their sticky hands on it. That is what they want to take out while you partying all over the place next week. If they get their way, uncle, the PPP government will then be able to go in the oil account, take out what they want, how much they want, and spend it how they feel like, and nobody can be jailed. This is the sweetest part I like, man. You see how evil these people are? Huh? Money, no man. This is money what belongs to every Guyanese alive today. Guyanese to come, and future generations, buddy. Yeah? And these people are going to make one law and rush them through. And most important clause they're not putting in, to jail.
The jail time.
Wait, man, it's where these magistrates and these judges there. Or this money doesn't belong to these magistrates and these judges. Huh? Where are the Bar Association? Where are the religious leaders of this country? Where are the professionals in this land? The accountant? Huh? The law firms? Where are you people, man? Hmm? Why, uncle? Huh? They are going to do this, no jail time. They want to spend your money. Wow. Wow. You see how dirty these people are? Huh? And you know what you will end up hearing, uncle? You will end up hearing all over again. Just like the oil blocks and the oil contracts. Nobody hasn't broken the law. You hear that? The PPP wants to remove the people, the people in the two committees, and put in them own people, handpicked and appointed by President Ali himself, to monitor and spend the oil money. Not same thing what happened in Angola, man. What the Angolan man did. Eh? You ever putting cat for watch milk? Huh? You gonna put a thief, man, for watch you little aisle stash? Today is Christmas, right? And I'm sure y'all got y'all little stash tucked away. Take another glass of wine. Because the story ain't done yet. It just started. It's still juicy. I'm sipping a juice here with no sugar inside. I love this country. Deepwater port in Angola. Here, Joshua? Deepwater port in Angola. Deepwater port in Borbis. An ambitious set of people we have in this land, eh? Angola, oil money spent on it. And the minister owned the business. We own the Deepwater port. We are being told already about how beneficial it will be for this country. Yeah, man. Ashley Singh, the financial guru. Yes, that same financial guru said a couple days ago, the Deepwater port in Borbis will provide 1,000 jobs when it start building. And when it done, it will give 300 people work. Job these morons, these clowns telling people about. You know? Before you talk about we being the owners of these things. You know? These clowns tell it, oh, when he started, you get 1,000 jab. And after 2 months, when he done, the people go back and start eating mud roti. They call them in Haiti, eat mud roti. You know, like they never done Hub Airport. Here it is, Josh. Like they never done Hub Airport. Stretching $200 million already. Ashley Singh said the Deepwater Port will be a hub too. Ashley, you're a comic. You're a comic and a moron, Ashley Singh. I can't help telling you this on Christmas Day. Deepwater Port will be a hub too. You guys notice? Everything is a hub for them in this country. You know who getting off? Me and you getting off. And we children. The same people who putting down the Deepwater Port. Uncle? CGX? Pan we oil blocks. What I get for free? Yes, from the PPP. Don't drill a dry hole. Hand us 155 million US we got for pay. And had the North to tell we they're drilling another one and it might pass the 155 million US, man. Yes. Yes. These same people who promising to build this Deepwater Port. Yes. About we said they're not the same people. And Ashley Singer said, he can get you 1,000 jobs. And 300 people can work on it after. You hear that? Them people can get you oil black free. Okay? Don't dig 2 holes in almost 300 million you have paid them. We don't get nothing yet. Them a bill port, they don't have money bill port, they want to borrow money. Them borrowing money on you oil black and giving you bill. And Ashley Singh, these clowns, I just proudly say, 1,000 jobs going to get for bill them. The people go borrow money for bill them. And you hear what I'm telling people? Man, oh my gosh, sometimes I can't. It's Christmas though. Let's move on. Let's move on, buddy. Yes, Deepwater. Right now they're looking for money to finish the second well. What am I drill for hand with the bill? So let me ask, where they going to? Where the money going to come from to build this Deepwater Port, Ashley Singh? Could you tell us? I only hope you are not hustling to pass the law on the 29th next Wednesday to take out the oil money to build a Deepwater harbor for the people and just like Angola. I only hope that. I'm watching all of you. And I'm watching you in the sleep too. When I'm done with y'all, every Guyanese will be watching you. In your face. But let's move on, man. This story is sweet and sour. Like what does get Nutriven to sell it. I like Nutriven sweet and sour chicken. I don't know, it's Christmas, I don't know if I could get today. The gas to shore project at Wales on the west bank of Demerara is now being described as a green economy project, uncle. You hear me? Joshua, you're not following me, you know.
I am.
Is what the PPP said they'll be using the oil money to do? Green economy project. I love it. I love it. I have talked a lot about this project. How this would be the biggest Ponzi scheme Guyana will ever see. The Marriott is one of them. The Borbees Bridge is another. The Hobby Airport is a continuous milking cow. Yeah, man. The Chinese hydrofalls will be a milking cow too. Yes. The new Demerara Harbour Bridge is another milking cow coming there too, just like the hydrofalls. Yeah, man. And of course, the $190 million loan them already take for upgrade the Linden to Mabura Road was designed to benefit not the Guyanese people, but a selected group of private players. Yeah, man. All those projects were designed, my friend, and the rest were not done design, are being designed, uncle and auntie, to benefit just a selected group of players. Ashley Singh knows some of them. Brasington knows some of them. And of course, the one and only, the Vice President Barrett Jagdeo knows all of them. These kinds of projects have been milking cows, milking the Guyanese tax dollars all those years. Now they're eyeing new source of funds. You idle money, uncle? Them used to eye the treasury with those projects. Now them eye your idle money. Yes, that we got in the account. Every single cent that would ever go in, uncle. Yes. Every single cent that will be going in there, they want to take out to throw on ponzi scheme projects. Yes. You see the gas to show project? The green economy project? They want your idle money to spend there. I come into that. You can hear what's going on with it. I talk a lot, but the more you talk, is more it coming out. And it's not coming out of Glenn mouth. It's coming out of their own mouths. Yeah, man. Wait. You sip? Wait, I gotta take a sip. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Man, come on, man. Help me. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Glass of wine tastes nice, man. I only hope I don't get high. If I get high, I'm going to fall off the chair. Don't worry, so the radio program will cut and go. Yeah. When they first announced the gas to show uncle and auntie, they asked the whole world for private investors through a public bidding process. You hear that? Yeah, man, they asked investors. I have been knocking on this for quite a while now. How they will install their own friends and families into the project. And the project will only work to benefit them and not the Guyanese people. I have said that many times. Well, listen, here what's going on now, uncle. 2 days ago. 2 days ago, this is not Glenn Lall. I see an ad in all the newspapers. And I tell myself, I got to be a seafarer man. Because I just see. I just see things coming way in advance, sometimes a whole year in advance. Yeah, man. And I have been telling you guys about it. Remember how many times I call this thing a Ponzi scheme? It is getting clearer as the day goes by. Yeah, man. The ad uncle they put out said they're scrapping all the bids they get from all over the world. They said they must scrap all them bids. They're putting in a different swing to this project now. They're telling the Guyanese people, how this thing gonna be doing differently. You understand? You hear me? How they're gonna do it differently. Yeah, man. You know, they're working we. The way they work the Sarata complex all over again. You don't know the Sarata complex? The Sarata complex, whatever, well, they uncle. Yeah, man. They advertise one thing and they do something else. But at the end of the day, the whole complex end up in Jagdeo's best friend pocket for next to nothing. Oh God! Oh, it's Christmas, uncle. They advertise one thing, you know. One thing they advertise 19 times. When I called Winston Brasington, I said, Brazzy, what's going on with this project? Come on, Glenn, you're not reading your own newspapers. We advertise it 19 times in your newspapers. Yeah, man, it's true. 19 times they advertise. You don't even want to know what them advertise. But when the project done, it end up in Bobby Ramupan for next to nothing. And Jagdeo said, his excuse was, well, everybody knows he's my best friend. And when that project came up in cabinet, I walk out cabinet and left them to make the decision. I love Guyana, yeah? Hey, you gotta love these leaders, bro. Yes, man. It's in the papers. We reported extensively on these things, man. Jagdeo said he walked out of cabinet and allowed cabinet to make the decision. Because he don't want to be in there because, you know, he's the best friend. That's like Lall walk out of Kaieteur News with the board of directors and say, hey, I walk it out because it's my daughter and I want to be here. Hey, it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas. Hear what he had said about the new gas to show arrangement they are proposing. They are not only throwing away the bids they receive from the interested parties, but they are now telling Guyana that they are not obligated to accept any offers made to them. And furthermore, they reserve the right to negotiate with private partners. Man, let me repeat this thing, man. The people say they are not obligated to accept any offers made to them. You hear me? And therefore, they reserve the right to negotiate with private partners. You hear that? They don't, basically, they don't want nobody. They're giving themselves the autonomy, the power to negotiate with who they want to. They're actually telling you who they want in the project and who they don't want. Just like the Marriott Hotel. I love this country. Wait, uncle. When them people from Ghana come here the other day, did that Angolan oil minister come here with them? You remember, Josh? Huh? Hold on, man. I was told the president of Ghana, his brother, and his cousin came here. Is what a brother and cousin came here for? Them is part of Ghana government? Or are they part of the family business? I am still checking on that for y'all, uncle. What I do know is that they got a gas to shore project in Ghana that land the people of Ghana in some serious financial troubles. But a few in the family business. Yes. Just like Angola, filthy rich. Hey, you know how much money were you losing there? And you know who were paying? The government of Ghana was hugging the bill. Yeah, man. We can get back to that, though. Y'all understand what I just said there, man? Huh? President Ali, Vice President Jagdeo, the financial guru Ashley Singh, and the man without a financial certificate behind his name, Winston Brasington, who's heading the gas to shore project. Yes, they are telling us that they reserve the right to throw out anybody who wants to be part of that project and bring in whoever they want. Yes, you hear that, uncle? Today is Christmas. Who they want for Christmas at the dinner table, that's who will be sitting there in the gas to shore, guaranteed to make money. Your oil money. I bet in my last dollar, that's what they're planning. Make the rushing through this bill, you know. They're rushing through this bill for hotel, grab onto that little money for throwing the gas to shore project because it's a green project. You understand? No, they have the cash, but they get free money, they're going to take the free money and put in their own people. And them says, so you know that. Listen, what I'm saying here, Uncle and Auntie, is not Glenn saying. It comes from an ad from their mouth. The next thing they did to Glenn Lall is the exact thing, Uncle, they did to me when I wanted to put $1,000 investment in the Marriott. Ashley Singh kicked me out and say how they reserve the right to pick and choose who they want as partners. Yeah, man, Ashley Singh tell me that. Yes! Ashley Singh told me that on the phone and never speak back to me after because you don't want to hear the answer I give him. I wasn't very nice. Rude is not even the word because I am rude. You don't want to hear what I told him. Never spoke back to me ever since. The Barbies Bridge is the same thing with the same set of people. They pick who they want to do business with. And it turned out that Jagdeo best friend Ramu is the single largest private shareholder in that Barbies Bridge too. Man, you know, today's newspaper, we carry this story. And out of $8 billion drug purchase in contracts, half of that went to Ramup alone. And the other half, the $4 billion, went to 33 contractors, drug suppliers. 33 of them get $4 million, and he alone get four. He alone get half, $4 billion. If none of those projects, uncle, that I talked about makes a profit, they don't have to worry. Their yearly profits is guaranteed by the government of Guyana. Just like how Angola guarantee the deep water port for the minister, the friend. You hear that? You know that? Let me repeat, man. If the Marriott doesn't make money, we money got paid. The private people them inside there. They're full of profit. Whether you make or you don't make. If that bond now broke down, you got to pay them. The Barbies Bridge are the same thing. You understand? You see them other projects where you see them go along with it, it will design the same way. That's how Basington, Ashley Singh and Jagdeo them designing these things, man. Yes. You call it private investors, man. But it's a contract how them design them. Right? Not for me and you. Although me and you put in the most money in the Marriott. Me and you put in the chunk of the money at the Barbies Bridge. Yeah, man. And you know who get in the chunk of the profits? The private people. Schemes like those that I mentioned and many more is reason why this country can't have new roads, drugs in the hospitals, can't prevent little flooding in the city, can't give people a better pension, can't buy COVID medicine, and most importantly, can't triple people's salary to give them a proper living wage or to have a good Christmas. Yeah, man. Those are the things they're doing to y'all. I only hope you guys understand the extent, the gravity of what is playing out here with the laws. Yes. This new law the PPP want to push down with throat, till down with belly on the 29th of December with your little money. I hope you guys understand. Parliament should not be allowed to even open, much as allow them to pass any such law. Those 65 MPs were put there by you with your vote, uncle and auntie, to look out for your interests. Call them today, Christmas Day, and tell them, don't go to Parliament. This law Ali wants to pass should be sent to the rubbish bin and keep the old one right there where it is with the proper rules in place. I taking anybody a bet. If you ask the 60 out of the 65 MPs if they read what they're going to Parliament for on Wednesday, none of them would be able to tell you all anything. Those are your elected leaders. When you see them on Wednesday with my placard, trust me, I don't know what you will do but smile with them. Okay? Wicked, evil and lopsided oil contract. When that is changed, they can take the whole bank account, uncle, and push it where they want to push it. Because if we get a fair deal, everybody gonna be rich. But instead they focus on we oil business and we oil contract. These low-life leaders, these bleeders we have for leaders, will continue to thief things, small things. You know something? Sometimes I want to know if their mother and father didn't teach them, didn't taught them some type of decency, give them love for mankind, for people, for them neighbors. I never forget 10 years ago, Uncle, this country spent under Ashni Singh's stewardship hundreds of millions to put in a system called IFMAS at the Ministry of Finance. At the time, Jagdev and Ashni Singh said they want to show Guyana how transparent, how open, how clean they are. They don't thief. The program they bought came with 7 modules, 7 sections, Uncle. Do you know what Jagdev and Ashni Singh did? Instruct the trainers not to install the most important module, the most important section of the program they buy, the one that has to check how the money going out. How you like that?
Yeah, wonderful.
Eh?
Wonderful.
All the rest of modules were installed. The ones were checking every cent and how it coming in. You hear me? How it coming in every day. All was installed. But the one were checking the money, how it going out. Ashni Singh and Jagdev did not install it. When I called the people in Canada, I spoke to them myself. I said, man, how are you guys selling this program? As a matter of fact, it's expensive, right? Hey, brother, if you want a good system, you got to pay money. I say, I got you. I get you very clear. But let me ask this simple question, man. It comes with 7 modules. But the most important one you guys didn't install. You didn't train the Guyanese people on it. Here the man said, Mr. Lall, we sell you a program. And we send our people to train and install what you want to be installed. Oh my God. Oh my God, I could have dropped dead. Don't be surprised I get a lawsuit, But I'll take it. And I will pay whatever judges award come to me. I watch me full in my face, man. You know what Ashni Singh did? Held a big press conference. You hear me? With the accountant general present. You got to see the people who he had line off. Well, about 30 people he had line off. Right? And guess what they do? They insulted my reporter. Made the girl came to my office and cried. Kiana Wilborg cried in my office. How they insulted her. I was willing to send the girl to Canada to conform and to confront this government. That's how we end up putting through the calls. When we put through the calls and we tape them, they call back. You know what the government did? Call and threaten the people. They say, well, we would buy another program from you guys, But you guys have messed up. The people call and beg us to retract the statement and say, oh, well, we have never spoken to Kaieteur News. Right? And we will put out a statement to that effect. The girl said, you're not going to do that because we have you taped. It is recorded. Man, the man wants to drop dead. That's how evil these people are. I want to send the girl to Canada to confront and to make sure, to see the lies, these
morons.
Nah, man, nice word. They're pretty people. Just to prove how deceitful they were to this country and its people. But today is Christmas. You guys enjoy it. Should I say more? Laws and policies, Uncle. What the leaders should have already put in place to bring in billions of US dollars to properly safeguard our most valuable resources that could make Guyana better than America and Europe. These hooligans, these nincompoops, these greedy corrupt clowns hustling your pocket with the two jill. The 2 cents. What the white man and the Chinese man. Well, throw at us like hungry dogs in the streets. We leaders are also to pass law to grab up that. A nation of sheep will soon have a government of wolves. A man named Edward R. Moreau words, not mine. Many persons called me and say, Glenn, no bonus. I told some of them, the leaders of this country handed your bonus to foreigners. They got your bonus in their bank account, in their pockets, and on their Christmas tables, having a bellyful Christmas, sipping fine wine with scotch and eating baked turkey, while 3/4 of the Guyanese people, yes, sobbing to buy a bottle of high wine and a pound of chicken for their Christmas. As for your leaders, stop by and check their eating tables. You might even get to pass the gate. A nation of sheep will soon have a government of wolves. You hear that? Your leaders will soon crawl all over you just now and eat not only you, but everything that is in the keeping for future generations. You guys sit back like sheep and allow the wolves to come in your pen, and you will understand. I hope I see y'all for the very first protest.
Wednesday.
You didn't hear me, man. I hope I will see all of you for the very first time on Wednesday for a protest at Parliament. Some of you can go there from the morning. Bring out your own placards. Like I said, Glenn Lall bringing out his own one. I am now officially inviting the opposition parties, the religious bodies, and the professional leaders to join in too. Between the government you got to go to Parliament. Parliament building. Parliament building in Georgetown. That is when they're going to go 29th Wednesday to pass the law. You understand? Man, I love this country. It's Christmas and I want to finish my drink. Can I take some telephone call, Josh? Yes. It's Christmas. What time? I went overboard?
It's 16 hours 30, and we'll take some telephone calls now if you want to call in.
4:30?
Yes.
1.5 hours I spoke for?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
226
Sorry about that, Uncle.
226-0076
The
and
phone line is open.
226-7453.
I'm sorry to put you through all this Christmas.
I beg your pardon, 226-7453 and 226-7454.
You can call WhatsApp too.
Yes, 622-2222. Those are the numbers you can call us on this afternoon, on this Christmas afternoon, if you would like to make a contribution on the Glenn Lall Show. I want to thank everyone who took time off to join us at this day on Facebook, on our social media pages. We thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Mr. Glenn Lall.
You're live on the air. Hello?
I'm live on here.
Yep.
Can you take me off?
No. I can't take you off. Let me see. Somebody else were calling. Let me see. Yes, what happened to the phone? Everybody sleep away. They sleep away? All right.
I've noticed a correction from Opposition Member Parliament Ganesh Mahi Paul. He's telling us that Parliament is 10 a.m. on Wednesday and is going to be held at the Convention Center.
Convention Center. Yes. Oh my. Sorry about that. You hear that, guys? Parliament will be at the Convention Center and it begins at 10 a.m. So some of you guys should go there for 8 a.m. Not 10. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Thank you very much.
I'll be there. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, MP. I hope you be there too, sir. We
Ganesh Mahipal.
Ganesh. Yeah, Ganesh, I hope you be there. I'm seeing.
We have a caller?
Take call.
Caller, good afternoon and welcome to the Glenn Lall Show.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, I'd asked Glenn to get some information pertaining to the cost to pump a barrel of oil to the
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know if he got through that information.
That information is being kept by Jagdeo. Secret. Nobody knows. There are so many questions we asking these people. And Jagdeo, the man is not even holding a press conference. Your government not holding a press conference for you to ask anything. None of them. The opposition is holding press conference. So we asked that question many times. What's the cost per barrel of oil? I know, man, nobody answering anything, man.
Okay.
So I don't know what's the next answer.
10 to 14 US dollars.
I believe you. I believe you. But let's talk. This guy's smart. This guy understands what's going on, because they have an average world price, which is $30, and they said ours is the best and the
Yes,
cheapest.
because of the quality that we have here.
Exactly.
Cheap.
I am putting it at $20. But I am going to bet every single cent I have that the price we have been paying from 2019 to now is no less than $35. How much you betting?
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you it's between 10 to 14 dollars. That's what I'm telling you. I have that personal information.
Can you send that to us?
Sure.
Thank you. You have my number, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a call.
Man, call me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you know how much money we lose there? You have a million barrel to collect. Imagine if the man said $10 to $15. If they bill you $30, it means that $15. Every shipload is 15 million American dollars. They knock you like bang like that. And we were supposed to get a million barrel per maybe every week. If we get a better deal as a million barrel per week, we should have been getting money from Lisa 1 alone. Well, Lisa 2 begin pumping. But hey, this country can transform into one of the best country on earth overnight.
Yep.
Overnight. The kind of money we have. The kind of wealth we have.
And it's raping us left, right, and center.
Man, this is not rape. This is, like I said it earlier, they're pushing stuff down your throat, right? Way down in your belly, digging the graves and kick you in it alive. And they're not kicking some of us, they're kicking the whole country.
All of us.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I am told, I have two friends who tried to get Old Year's Night ticket to the Marriott. You know, they made bookings. And when I call back, they say, it's already gone. The people say, well, I'll make my booking 2 months in advance. They say, sorry, it's gone. You know what? Just pass Old Year's Night and see who is at the Marriott.
Exactly.
And who money is being spent at the Marriott.
The elite crew.
The elite crew. You know, I wish Jagdeo and Harmon and President Ali can go there and see. People who looking like me and you, brown, black, yellow, and green people, is unwanted there. A matter of fact, we don't even have money to go there. That is what Guyana will become if we don't get our fair share. We would only become the security guards, brother. Mm-hmm.
Another thing, Glenn. Do you know that if President Ali wants to go on the oil rig, he has to apply 1 week ahead?
30 days.
30 days ahead, I mean, sorry.
Either 30 days or 7 days. Yes, I know.
I think it's something between 1 week to 2 weeks or something, somewhere around there.
I know. I talked about that many times.
Yes, is that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many. Hello, sir.
Yeah, listen.
Sir, they audit books. The books, the spendings of Exxon is being kept overseas, not in Guyana. You have a business with a man, yeah, a foreign man, and the man keeping the records in his country, in his house.
Do what he feel like doing it.
Wait, the man. And if you want to go check the book there, you gotta find money to pay for it, and you have to notify the man 1 month in advance when you come in to check your book. Man, buddy, we gotta pick up placards and get out and sleep in front of the leader's home. If not, like I said, Christmas will come and go, and they will have nothing but, what you call it, sour ginger beer. They say prisoners that drink sour ginger beer. Right now, Guyanese with all this wealth will be drinking sour ginger beer. What a Guyana. What a Guyana. Thanks for your
Thank you, caller.
My contribution. Thank
Good,
you.
man. What a Guyana. What a beautiful Guyana this is. I love this country. I believe people. Someone asked a question, Mr. Lall, who put together this new law they want to pass?
Very good question.
Oh my gosh. And Mr. Lall, what are the investments they plan for the oil money?